Hey y'all. All right, now we're gonna make some turmeric soap today. We're gonna use the 7 ounce tall and skinny mold. Putting our gloves on. We got the red devil lye. Yep. And you'll see me digging in the lye because sometimes it has clumps in it, and I want to break those clumps out before it falls into my lye water, because sometimes too much will go in and then I'll have to adjust. So you'll see me dig my finger in there. I know that that's not a good look for the camera, but I'm still working on how to use my cameras. Okay, so now the lye got hot, for real hot. I had to open up my back door. And when I finished stirring it up, I just set the lye by the back door. And then I came back and checked it. Checked the oil. It was still a little hot, so I had to come back a little later. Now we got our TD, and we're going to put some oil in that to loosen that up. I don't like putting that powder into the soap just by itself because it'll have like little balls or clumps, and I don't like that. All right, so we're getting ready. You will see I'm getting frustrated right here because I just realized I didn't have my olive oil and my castor oil in. So I went and measured it out, put it in, and I'm actually running out of paper towels at this time. So my countertop is nasty, and I'm getting a little frustrated because I am really low on paper towels, and we got to get going. Okay, so now I put my turmeric in. And I'm moving pretty fast because I want to make sure all the turmeric is mixed into the mold, into the soap evenly. And we're going to add in some of that white after we mix it up. It turned yellow. That's because of the shea butter. I'm using yellow shea butter. And I use the yellow with this because the soap is yellow, so it's not really going to matter if it's refined or not. The black soap, if you watched the last video I did, the soap turned gray. That's because it was also the yellow shea butter. Okay, so again, we are getting this soap in the mold, honey. And I did not put a fragrance in with this turmeric soap because most of my clients like the turmeric with no fragrance. A lot of the girls that I sell my turmeric to, they want the turmeric because they have some type of sensitive skin, or they're trying to get rid of some blotches or spots or something, and they don't want the fragrance on their face. So I do both, but I always let people know if there's a fragrance in the turmeric soaps. A lot of times if I put a fragrance in, it's going to be like a tea tree or a rosemary, hip rose or something like that. Something that's pretty light and that is going to help your skin and not hinder. So now we're trying to finish up that white on top. Get it all out. Scrape it, scrape it, scrapey, 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 scrapey. I got that from Katie, the first person I watched make soap. I knew it was soap before I even knew what she was talking about. But that's another story. We'll come back to that later on. Little extra soap that was in that container, we're going to put those in the pink molds. I got 3 full soap bars out of that. And then I have a little bit left. I'm going to put in that last little corner over there. And these will probably go for samples. I normally just keep these for the house, or we give them out for samples. One thing I've learned having a soap business, you give away a lot of soap. A lot of soap. My first 2-3 years, I gave away most of the soap I made. I made a little money, gave away a lot of soap. All right, so here we go towards the end of our video. And we're coming up on some swirls. And listen, as a soap maker, as a designer, as an artist, I find myself seeing my project and say, I'm done. And 2 minutes later, I'm coming back trying to do something else to it. It's no different with this soap. I was pretty much done. And you will see where I took my gloves off and boom, I came back without the gloves on and I started swirling again. I just couldn't leave it alone. But here we go. We making our little mountaintops. And this is going to put me some swirls at the top so it can be nice and tall. I like my soaps like that sometimes. We do the flat ones as well, but I know some of the girls, my clients at work, they be like, oh my God, your soaps are so cute. So I like that type of stuff. So we putting some swirls at the top. I need to go faster with my videos. But we just gonna watch because just watching it is relaxing. Just watching is relaxing, honey. Getting those swirls on the side there. This is like one of my favorite parts of the soap is making the little swirls, the designs at the top. When the soap seizes and you can't do this, you talking about sick. I know other soap designers can agree with me. You talking about sick. So here we are. That wasn't enough for me. Nope, I had to go get some yellow mica. And I am putting some yellow mica right on top, honey, of this turmeric facial bar. Like I always tell my clients, like, use the turmeric on your face or your arms, armpits. It'll lighten up those dark spots. And they love it. They love it. I cannot keep this turmeric on the shelf. I am so serious. And, this is the beginning of my business. This is the beginning of Butters and Oils Body Shop. But, honey, when I tell you I am making this soap every week because I cannot keep it on my shelf, which is great. These 7-ounce bars here, they're tall skinnies. Yeah. And then I have the one in the blue mode. Those are my short fatties. But you saw me smile because I'm happy. I'm happy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have the gloves off because I could not stop messing with it. One more good swirl and I'm going to leave this soap alone. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to work today and that's why I'm looking crazy. So don't talk about my hair. And if you got to the end, you'll know why I'm looking so crazy. I have a full-time job, sweetheart. Boom, bam. It is done. Girl, it is over. Good night.